if I can be at a certain point, a certain moment, I have something, I feel like I can, through hard work or, you know, through time, through another version of myself, a better version of myself, I can be able to climb back. Yeah, this is what I believe.
Yeah.
Touch wood, fuck.
Hi, I'm Rianne Daly, and I'm joined by Jackson Wang for the latest in Enemies in Conversation video series. Hi, Jackson.
Thanks for having me.
A pleasure.
Thank you. All the way here is my pleasure.
How's Paris treating you so far?
Been here for 2 days already, but it feels like I've been here for 2 years. Yeah, but I think every single day I slept like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
That's it.
Crazy.
Yeah, I just landed and went to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Clips just had the album, the songs out. Push just had one out. So being there for the fam, you know.
I guess that's keeping you busy. The Billionaire Boys Club event and collab
Yeah.
keeping you busy. Also, you have the new album, Magicman 2, keeping you busy. But you took a year off before making that album.
Yes.
What was it like, given that you are always so busy, always just doing everything, going everywhere, to kind of take your foot off of the gas pedal for that long?
I felt like I really needed that. I really needed that, and you know, for over 10 years in this industry, just running nonstop, I never had time to even think about what is the value, what am I doing, and what do I want to do, and do I like this or that. I didn't even know myself, so I felt like that's a moment that I needed, and I took the time to reflect, to just think about, like, what does everything mean to me. I didn't, basically for more than 10 years, I didn't even have time to feel. I was just outputting, but there's nothing coming in. Yeah, I just took the time off, and I think this album is definitely self-serving and is very personal to me. Obviously, it's from my personal diaries. It's one of those albums that, you know, just as a performer, as a singer, as an artist, I really needed it in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you say, kind of taking a step back for a year, let you kind of work through the thoughts and feelings that ended up on this album, and how that kind of helped change you as a person, I guess, maybe?
I think definitely, you know, I think a lot of us, just living in society every single day, there's a lot of different standards, right? There's the reality of things, right? And a lot of the time for me, I didn't know the person that was that. Because for more than 10 years, just like do this. So it almost felt like, am I the me that people know, or am I me? But that comes to the question, so what is me? And I just needed time to not escape from myself and get to know myself better, how I feel about reality, how do I feel about society, how do I feel about humans, relationships, right? How do I feel about my family? And what means the most to me, you know, and I think that was the person that I was always, not intentionally, but always escaping from. Yeah, I faced it, and that's basically what the entire album is about. Yeah.
Why were you trying to escape that, do you think?
No, it's just very intentional, because back-to-back schedules for more than 10 years, obviously from since I was an athlete, you know, and then it's just practice, competing tournaments after tournaments, becoming a trainee, and then debut as a group, and then pursue on my solo career. It's just what's next, but what does it even mean? You know, is this something that I really want to do, or is it not? That's why, you know, a lot of people told me not to take the break, because the people around me, you know, the industry people, because the reality is, it's just, if you stop, reality, you just go down. Yeah. Right? Your whatever bubble, that aura that you had is not gonna be, because you're not active anymore, right? So, but then, like I said, you know, at the end of the day, it's just a choice. It's just a choice that we make. Are we willing to lose something and gain something, but what you're gaining, is it more valuable to you? So that I just chose what my heart was telling me. Yeah.
Was that a concern for you, or that you might lose the things that you kind of built up over the last 10 years if you took a long break?
I think I definitely lost so much, but it's just another mentality. Just I never had anything to begin with, so fuck it, you know. Yeah. So if I can be at a certain point, a certain moment, I have something, I feel like I can, through hard work, or, you know, through time, through another version of myself, a better version of myself, I can I can be able to climb back. Yeah, this is what I believe.
Yeah.
Touch wood, fuck.
Hopefully you can just jinx yourself.
Imagine this interview out and it's fucking
Ruined
fail as
everything
fuck.
for you.
And then I'm like, hey, this is what I chose though. You know, so you just can't have everything in life, you know, and even my brand, Team One Design, TWD, like, it's all talking about personal stuff.
Yeah.
Life goals. Every launch, it's about like what that stage of my life, what am I thinking, and what's valuable to me, what vision is valuable to me. A lot of people think, oh, T1 Design, is it a merch, is it a brand or whatever? The thing, it's just my personal closet.
Yeah.
It's Jackson's closet. Any collaboration, it's just Jackson and friends. That's it, you know. And yeah, a lot of people, even the music, the album, people ask me, what's the inspiration? There's no inspiration. I think a lot of my output after that year of taking a break has just been what I experienced, how I felt, just music, boom, apparel or products, just is only based off of that. Nothing, no inspiration. It's not like, oh, I sit in the park and then I'm looking at the sky, and then all of a sudden the inspiration came. No, fuck that.
You described it earlier as a self-serving album. How do you think that making an album with that intention of it purely being for yourself has kind of changed the way that you are thinking about the way that you're going to make music in the future or now?
I think it's more comfortable and it feels from the heart. And I understand that, but the flip side is it might not be what everyone wants.
Yeah.
Because everyone, honestly, in entertainment, everyone's having a hard time, right? In the world, so many unfortunate events happening. No one want to fucking hear how you feel. Everyone's struggling. Entertainment, you're supposed to entertain people, and I get that. I just think that, but for this album, though, it's for me. So that's it. I mean, the reality is, it's not ear candy songs. Yeah. And I think after this, I just needed to get it out. You know, and after that, I can do candies all day, you know? Yeah.
Do you not think that people will be able to relate to the stuff in the songs on this album, though, even if they haven't gone through, like, exactly the same thing that you went through?
I think from what I was saying about the album is how I felt, as the person that I was trying to escape from. And I'm just interpreting in a character, and that's a Magicman. Like, I just let it rot for so many years. That's why it looks like that, you know? And I think, I just needed to get this out.
How would you say making this album kind of helped you like process and move on from the things that you had experienced that you put into this album?
Definitely a lot of different sides of myself that I didn't know. I didn't know what's very meaningful to me, you know, and is this what I want? It's choice, right? It's choice at the end of the day. Yeah, I learned about myself, a lot of different sides of myself.
Yeah. What would you say is the biggest thing that you learned about yourself?
Being able to admit my mistakes, being able to be comfortable with my flaws, and learn from it, and also because a part of the album is also about betrayal, right? From whoever that I really trusted and this and that, but also what I learned from it is I accept it and move on. Also, understand the other side of the perspective. Bad people would never think bad people. They are bad people, you know. In their point of view, probably they're just hustlers, or they're this or they're that. You know, I learned that too. So just understanding the situation, I think that's the entire process of me evolving, and being able to accept it and move on with it and be okay with it.
With the first Magicman album, you've said that the songs on that album are kind of cool, but you don't really have like a personal, emotional connection to them.
I mean, some, but it's like all over the place. I feel like that's also me evolving into like just finding a new sound and this and that. Because the first Magicman 1, I'm always talking about find your magic, find your happiness, right? That's why Blue and all these like the emotions are there, but the fuck does Blow have to do with the song Blow have to do with find your happiness? You know, I was just like very messy, you know. But despite the fact that a lot of shows were very successful, I just felt like in my gut, like what does it even mean? And I feel like this album is 100%. Everything is in one channel. Right? Everything makes sense. Music, videos after videos, songs after songs, the chapters, the narrative, and even if it doesn't doesn't do as fine, touch wood, fuck. But I'm saying it's really meaningful to me.
Yeah.
And after that, I promise you, man, like people that's the audience and my fans that's following me, promise you I'm gonna just do candies. Make a song about lollipop. Make a song about marshmallow.
All the sweets in the world.
Yeah.
But in terms of kind of making an album where you did feel kind of fully connected to every single song, I guess, did that feel different to you when you were working on it compared to the first Magicman album?
I think the first one was just more like sonically, performance-wise, is it gonna be dope? Or is it how can I shoot the visuals, or how can I choreo the entire performance? But it was not really what am I saying. The narrative of the album is there, but the songs, the arms and legs are not making sense. You know, so that's one of the things that I not regret. I think I learned. Yeah.
Would you change it if you could go back, or would you kind of leave it as it is?
I wouldn't change. I wouldn't change. I wouldn't change. I think I would. I learned. I learned.
Yeah, it's valuable.
One song in my album, Magicman 2, is the last song, the last track in the album called "Made Me a Man."
Yes.
And it's about, hey, thanks for your research. Anyway, it's talking about everything, the ups and downs, and all these different emotions from dealing with it, losing control over it, realizing it, accepting it, just everything that happened, good and bad, and made who I am today.
Yeah.
You know, all the bad and the good. What's good without the bad? What's bad without the good, right? So, yeah, really learned a lot through that year of writing.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that song because it does kind of feel like you.
You want to hear it a little bit? I'll show you a little bit.
I mean, I've heard it, but yeah.
Oh, you heard it already?
Of course, I've heard the whole album.
How?
They sent it to me. 88
God
sent it to me.
Who?
That's what we do. We listen to things.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Which is, you say, you're the one you felt?
Ooh, I mean, I know it's not like probably the obvious choice as like a song, but one time I really like just because of the.
Oh, that's a skit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, that's when I was. That's exactly how I made it. Was that's exactly where I was. I think I was touring. Right, I was just thinking that moment why I wrote it, like probably like the last leg of my tour for Magicman 1. I was just in my room and just drinking by myself and just, I know it's corny, I know it's cringe, but it is what fucking happened. And I was just looking out the window and I just felt like, fuck, maybe what is love, you know, and have I felt it? I mean, obviously from the fans coming to the show, you know, supporters, but it felt here like when I'm alone though, you know, and it's, even if everyone's supporting my supporters, it's all online, you know, but I'm always alone, you know, so that emptiness inside me, so that's why you can hear at the end of it, I fell down, right, just all that was exactly what happened in those moments.
But back to Maybe a Man, I was saying that it feels like you kind of have come to a point of kind of gratitude almost for all of the things that you've been through, even if they're things that you maybe in an ideal world would not have experienced and gone through. Would you say that is accurate?
I don't know. I think people have so many misconceptions about idols. Like, idols actually mean like a role model. Yeah. You know, like how this shit became like you can't do this or this. But I think it's all about you and your supporters, you know, what's that culture? Yeah. Like every group, every single artist, every team is different. There's no such one strict rule across the universe of idols. I mean, Michael Jackson is my idol. Yeah. You feel me? So I just don't understand why is it making such a big deal. People say, oh, but is it idol or is it an artist? Yeah. Come on, man.
Doesn't matter.
You know, just why I categorize. Yeah. You know, just if it's good, it's good. If it touches your heart, then it is good for you. You know, obviously, if you're in a team, and if you're in a corporate, right, big company, big label, pretty much it just feels like I wake up, I execute, and I'm done. Yeah. Because it's a group team effort. Everyone has a certain color, right, and an attitude, a personality, which means it's not about you. It's about the team. How do we maximize everyone's weapon, right? And what role do you play? You know, so I think it's more about that. To me, that's the only difference. And for solo, and don't have a label. You just have to do everything yourself. You'll be very surprised what I do by myself. People don't believe that shit, you know.
No,
people say, oh no, people don't believe it.
What would you say are kind of the biggest pros and cons of doing everything, like given the point and the level that you're at in your career right now?
100% flexibility. You just do what you want. And you think about it. If this is what you want to do, you make it happen. But how? You know, so that's all you have to be very strategic, well planning. The preparation is always the hardest part. You know, so, but versus if you have a corporate, a team or a label or whatever, you just got to do it. The instructions are there. The menu's there. You know, so pros and cons.
Do you feel like you wouldn't have been able to make the album Magicman 2 as it is today, like if you were on a corporate label, big corporate label?
I mean, I still will, honestly, if my personality. Because if I do it if independently, you can control the pacing. And the speed, how efficient everything is. Because how much you care reflects on how everything moves forward. But I think corporate is more like, it's 3,000 different divisions. Like, you get what I mean? There's so many layers. You know, just that's it is what it is.
How would you say making Magicman 2 has kind of changed your vision of who you are and who you want to be as an artist?
I think it's also creating that and also passing 30. And I feel like I'm more neutral with everything now. I do exactly what I want. You know, and not saying that I know, is it good for me? Is it bad for me? Is it worth it? Not worth it? We never know. And I think I chose innovation. Just try stuff but innovation at the same time, if you really think about it, it's risk. Innovation is only innovation when it succeeds, right? But if it's not, then people think you're stupid as fuck, you know? So, but that's what I chose. You know, I can do maybe after 35 or 40, if I still have the opportunity, I would try, okay, maybe whatever, we'll see then. Maybe just stability, right? But I'm saying at this age, in my golden time, in terms of my stamina, my energy, my passion, my motivation, it's just innovation for me.
Why do you think this point in your life is kind of the time to do that, I guess? Like,
if I'm 40 years old and doing Magicman, do you think it's ridiculous, man?
Why is that ridiculous?
Why is it not ridiculous? I'd probably be a fat uncle. People are really calling me Unc right now.
You were saying that you have more of a neutral approach, I guess.
Yeah,
is that to life generally, like your personal life as well, or is that just music and like Team Wang design?
It's just everything. I think I'm more like very straightforward. I'm more straightforward. This is what I want to do. I do it. I try. Let me try, right? That's it. And all this thing, happiness, sadness, smooth, or any obstacles, I'm more neutral about it. Like I think my emotions became, it's still, to my 20s, it was this, you know? And it's always about like, just my emotional level has always been this, but after 30, I think it became like this. It's still in that bar.
You mentioned earlier that the kind of narrative of the album and it being split into chapters, it's split into 4 chapters that kind of reflect different mindsets, right?
It's the process when you're just dealing with anything in life, right? When a certain event happened or incident, or good or bad, right? You have that at first, everything is good. Then you start to realize, oh, it's not what I thought it would be. Then your emotions get you crazy. You know, the loneliness, the sadness, the depression, dynamics. And then it goes into realizing, you start to realize a lot of things. You learn from it. And that at the end, what has been done can't be undone. You just accept it and move on. That's how the process of just dealing with life. And that's Magicman 2 for me. How I feel about this, how I feel about this, how I feel about everything.
Why did you want to kind of show that kind of journey, I guess, in chronological order in the album?
I think, the order of the album?
Like the chronological order of like going through the process, I guess.
Everyone goes through the same thing in life, I feel like.
Yeah.
And it's just different aspects. And I'm just sharing my personal story, and I'm just sharing my thought of it's just life. Not good, not bad, but there's facts.
Yeah.
And everyone has their own version of that. You know, everyone has their own version of themselves. They might be escaping, or they might not even know everything. You know, and being able to be comfortable with it and accept it, so that this outside syncs with inside.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want people to take away from the album then when they listen to it?
This is my personal story. Everyone needs their own version of Magicman to grow.
Yeah.
And this is just life. We die, we born, we die alone. But is it a bad thing? Is it a good thing? It's just facts. Just accept it. It's not bad and not good.
I want to talk about the kind of visual side of the album. You're very hands-on with the music videos. You write the scripts, I think I'm right in
Treatments,
saying. Yeah. So already some of the videos have been like very contrasting to each other. Like High Alone is very dark. G-Bad is very kind of like cartoonish almost.
Yep.
What was the kind of visual world that you want to kind of create across the whole record?
I think every time when I shoot music videos, what's consistent is the message and the character.
Yeah.
But what's different is just what kind of analogy am I putting in? High Alone, I just want to be as real as possible. But what kind of analogy, I just chose Water Tank and a magic show. You know, an audience they're playing those characters, but they mean something else. You know, it could mean public. It could mean just industry. It could just mean reality. But G-Bad, I'm like, let's make this fun. But the message is still the same and the character is the same. This is the same narrative that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Buck is more performance, right? But also the narrative is consistent just from High Alone to Buck and to Hate to Love.
Yeah.
You know, so everything, analogy. Yeah.
Yeah. Are there more music videos coming for this album?
Yeah, Made Me a Man. Made Me a Man, definitely. But the ending of Made Me a Man, I'm naked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's very different again, I guess.
Analogy.
Yeah.
Reborn.
Yes, nice.
Yeah.
I want to talk about High Alone as well. Like at the beginning, it starts with samples of things like the radio clip, the TV jingle.
Oh yeah.
A bit of Wanderings of Sam Mao as well.
Your research is next level.
Thank you. I was wondering what the significance.
I don't even think my team knows that.
Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, Choi knows it. Choi knows that she was there.
Yeah. But what's the significance of those samples and kind of how they tie into the song?
Those are the moments that meant happiness to me, and that lives the sounds that lived and made certain very precious memories for me.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's just like, it is a specific sound, but it's almost like it's there and that gives me security in my heart and whatever. Like probably even when I was a kid, the songs are just playing like in the radio in my mom's room, my parents' room. But I kind of hear it's just at the back as BGM.
Yeah.
You know, and just those kind of sound make me feel loved, you know, and make me feel calm in my heart.
Yeah.
And I just took all those moments and just pieced it into the intro. Yeah.
Why does that kind of work with High Alone then, and what the song is saying?
Oh, the reason why I chose in the beginning was that's my safe zone in my heart.
Yeah.
But then I slowly get introduced I got brought into this reality of everything.
Yeah.
And this is what I face. But it's almost like sonically brought into the world in this safe space.
Yeah.
And then this is what I have to accept.
We talked about it a bit earlier, but one time as well in it you say that you still believe in trust and love.
Yeah.
Even when you've been through things like betrayal.
Love, trust, principle.
Nice. Why principle?
I feel like boundaries, you know, just as a human.
Yeah.
Or as like, it depends on the relationship, right? If we're besties, there's certain boundaries that we don't cross, and we mutually know it. We don't even have to set it. You know, just that's what I need in life. That's the three most important things that I need.
Yeah. But back to one time, you said that you still believe in trust and love in the song. Even when you've been through things like betrayal, how do you kind of still keep the faith in those things?
I think compared to before and now, the biggest change is probably I'm still open. I'm still willing to accept, and I'm open for it. But at the same time, I would have my guard up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because back then it was just too open.
Your fans know you as someone who is always kind of going everywhere, being everywhere all at once, seemingly. But I feel like lately you've been doing more kind of concentrated trips to places like Indonesia and India and
Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like kind of...
Because I've never really been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it feels like there's kind of something about this album and the way that you're sharing it with people and kind of traveling around promoting it is like aiming for like a deeper connection.
100%, because I feel like a lot of different artists, when they're traveling to a certain place, in and out, right? And the people who know you or their friends know you would probably go to the show.
Yeah.
Right, but locals, everyone has their own ecosystem, right? I want to learn, but also be able to share in those territories that I've never really been active in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I chose. I want to go to Vietnam too.
Yeah,
Vietnam.
Yeah. What have those experiences been like in those countries that you've been spending more time in?
Yeah, man, it's like, it feels like going into different world. It's like a different server.
Yeah.
If we're analogy, like in a game, it's like a different map. You know, the ecosystem is different, the culture is different. Definitely very inspiring, you know, and new ways of thinking about things, you know, and they prioritize that, or there's a lot to learn and a lot to share as well, because you know, as an Asian, as a Chinese, going into different places, probably they will have a perception about Chinese.
Yeah.
You get me? Just breaking those walls, you know, and yeah, it was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there kind of an example of how your perspective on anything has changed from these trips?
Being able to really talk about a place, you would really have to go there and see it and feel it and experience it. There's a lot of so many information nowadays on social media, reels, clips. It's a part of it. Yeah. You get what I mean? And I think that shouldn't, I hope that doesn't justify everything.
Yeah. 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 I guess like the experiences you're seeing of other people on social media aren't necessarily going to be everyone's experience either of a country.
100%. Or a city, or a place, or a street, or
Yeah, exactly. So when you're touring Magicman 2, are you going to be kind of doing longer stays in places as well, or is it going to be typical tour?
Definitely longer. Definitely longer, but also depends on, like, that's why we're having the conversation with Troy. By the way, shout out to Troy, man. This is only two-man team. Yeah, and then, yeah, she's like back to back to back to back to back. So obviously then certain places I can't stay because she threatened me about the budget. Yeah. So which I understand. Reality, man. Yeah. Reality.
It's a business.
Yeah, so I understand.
Yeah. I wanted to ask about the tour in terms of the show, because I think the tour for the first Magicman album was very dynamic, very kind of flashy in places as well. But the songs in this album are quite kind of more down-tempo and more mellow. How do you think that is going to change the live show this time around? Yeah, this is the thing. I didn't really focus on this too much, like prioritizing the sound of this album. You know, I think it was more because all the lyrics were from my personal diary, like completely. Yeah. You know, and all the message, everything, and I just can't look back at Magicman 1. Yeah. I don't know why. It's just don't get me wrong. It's a great performance, but to me, just as Jackson, looking back, I can't look back. Yeah. Yeah. I don't feel it as much as this. This is way different. Yeah. Yeah. How do you think it's going to feel performing these songs on stage compared to the first Magicman album? I think definitely it would be a movie. We finalized the deck, what I want on stage. Yeah. What if we have a thrust? What is going to be on the thrust? Just the installations, not something crazy, but it's necessary. Yeah. What's suitable? It's kind of going to be, I guess, expanding the world that we've seen in the videos and the artwork into the stage as well. The narrative and everything will be the same. Yeah. But it will be something that you've never seen me doing ever in my life. Yeah. Yeah. Exciting. Yeah. London, I'm coming. Yes. See you there. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Jackson. It's great speaking to you. Thank you so much.